Nakaban nga mama ko sa Facebook. I used to work as a professional teacher and I...
Oh, really? One season per day?
Yeah.
Si Sana ba? Is
Yeah.
that... if only I knew.
Yeah, if only I knew. I should have done this. I think that's the only thing that I am worried about.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Once and Always a Fanboy with me, your host, Chris Cantada Force. Today's guest is someone who doesn't just cosplay, she elevates it. From anime characters to jaw-dropping portrayals like Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters, she's become a standout voice and face in the cosplay world, not just here in the Philippines, but globally. But what's even cooler, we both love twice.
Yeah.
We're talking creativity, K-pop, and what it really takes to build a career in this space. Fangirls and fanboys, Charess. Welcome. Yay,
Hello.
welcome to the show. Yay.
Hey.
So actually, we met once, I think, at a Netflix Christmas
Netflix
party
Christmas
a
party.
few years ago. And then we kind of spotted each other sa twice
Fan meet.
Yeah. But we don't really know each other that well yet. So I'm really looking forward to hearing more about your journey and your story. So I'm sure you've talked about this in the past, but for those new to you as a cosplayer, what was the gateway fandom that made you want to physically step into it through cosplay?
Cosplay. It started with anime. So when I was young, I was really a fan of a lot of animes. Tapos, I met friends sa school and they are fans of J-Rock. So
okay.
medyo I was into it then at some point.
So music and cosplay din.
Yeah.
Yun yung ano mo.
Because usually there are a lot of J-Rock bands na sila yung kumakanta ng mga intro ng anime. So parang ano pa din siya, related pa din siya. And I saw the cosplay thing in the magazine. Parang maganda to I should try this. Parang ganun.
So you said you started out when you were still in school, when you got into cosplay.
Yes.
What kind of sacrifices did you have to make early on, whether time, sleep, social life, to keep both school and cosplay going? When you were in school ba, was it still like the hobby level or were you in school when it kinda took off a bit na?
When I was still studying, hobby pa lang siya. Because cosplay was not a thing before. So medyo ano pa talaga siya, niche. And people see us parang mga weird people na dressing up as anime characters. So that time, nag-a-attend lang ako ng conventions and everything. And for the sacrifices naman, I think mostly of the financial side, since I don't really ask from my parents when it comes to this hobby, since they were not really agreeing to it at first. So, of course, I need to save my allowance and I also have to do part-time jobs to save up for my costumes.
So while you were kind of saving, did you actually kind of use school resources to your advantage, like computer labs for editing or borrowing stuff from the art class for your cosplay, or hindi naman?
No, hindi naman. Hindi naman ako maabot sa ganun. Mostly it's just me. And sometimes I make costumes while in class. Like, kaya nakikinig kay teacher, nagtatahi.
Did you have to learn that? Was it something na growing up you were into knitting or whatever, or you just did it because you needed to do it for your costumes?
I'm kind of into art. Like, I'm a fan of it. But I don't really do it because my brother is a good artist. So parang naging fan na lang ako. Like, magaling na siya na lang. Parang ganun. Pero when I entered the cosplay, I had to learn kasi it's cheaper if you make your own. Yeah.
For sure.
And especially before, there's no Shopee pa or any other e-commerce platform that you can buy things from other countries. So I really have to make from scratch.
So you mentioned nga, no, because a lot of creatives in our field, when they were starting out, struggle to convince their families na this is a real thing. What were your parents' first reaction to cosplay, and how did that relationship evolve over time?
They were mad.
Mad talaga.
Yeah, mad talaga. Sin pinapagalitan ako, bakit ka nagko-cosplay? Why are you idolizing mga hindi totoong tao, ganyan? Why don't you idolize yung mga professional and everything?
Yeah.
And I had to fight my way to be able to do it. Pero eventually naman, when my parents saw na like when I got part-time na cosplay related, they said, okay, may ano pala dito, may at least she can earn from this.
Yeah.
Parang ganon. And when I was booming na, like I can see naman na they're so proud of me.
That's
Yeah.
But was there a specific moment, like maybe a feature or a campaign or even a fan reaction, na specific na your family was like, wow, like this helped your family finally understand why cosplay mattered to you? Was there like a, oy, nakita ko yung ano mo ah?
I don't really show my things to my parents. Yeah.
Okay.
Nakaban nga mama ko sa Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I banned her kasi nagko-comment siyang ganda naman ng anak ko.
For privacy then. You don't want people to know your...
Pero like, I can see, like for example, I go to my mom's work. Like, she would introduce me to her co-workers. Na, oh, this is my daughter. She cosplays.
Oh, wow.
Parang ganon.
That's very nice.
Yeah. But I try to separate my hobby and my personal life.
So, before cosplay became such a big part of your life now, what was your identity back then? Like, for me kasi, prior to YouTube, like, I came from the band scene. Like, my whole life... The first 30 years of my life up to that point was all about music, and it culminated with me being part of the band Sponge Cola. Then suddenly I was deep into YouTube, learning how to direct cosplay fan films on the fly. Like, were there things in this cosplay world you were totally clueless about, but you just powered through anyway because you liked it so much? Like, aside from you had to make. So was there another aspect of cosplay na, oh my gosh, ano to? How do I do this?
I think it's probably more of the stage thing. Because I don't really like being on stage. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Like also the interviews and everything. And I really had to tell myself that I should improve when it comes to this, like speaking on stage and everything.
So it just came through practice na lang and an experience. It just happened na lang.
Yeah, it
because
just
you've
happened.
been doing it for such a long time na.
And parang wala din akong choice. Parang, okay, I have to do it.
Was there a point though, because I know there are highs and lows, diba? Of anything. Was there ever a point where it became so hard that you thought maybe this cosplay world wasn't for me? And what pulled you back in?
I think yung mga moment na ganun, I only feel that when I feel the burnout. Pero I remember the reason why I'm feeling the burnout because I'm doing so much things related to the cosplay world. So I feel like it's really for me. Di naman ako nakapag-isip
you
na
never
it's not
got
for
to the
me.
point. It's just na nakakapagod lang paminsan.
Yeah,
pero
nakakapagod paminsan.
This is still what you want.
Yeah.
It has always been that.
Yeah, and
nice,
when I did cosplay, I had the feeling na I'm good at it. Na parang, this is for me. May ganong...
Very nice.
But I never planned it to be a profession. Kasi I used to work as a professional teacher. And I...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like grade school, high school?
For elementary school.
Okay.
But my practice is preschool.
Is this what you studied for? Parang
Yeah, I
ganun ba?
studied for it talaga. And I graduated. And I really thought that I would be teaching. Even when I was doing cosplay. Like, I'm just doing cosplay
For
on the
fun.
side. Yeah, for fun, for as a hobby, or for part-time job, ganun. But I never like thought na, ito talaga yung magiging trabaho ko in the future, or this is what I want to do.
Yeah. What was that moment? Kasi being a teacher and being like an entertainer, it's like in the cosplay, they're totally different roads,
Very
diba?
different, yeah.
So ano yung, because you studied to be a teacher, so it took a lot of years of your life that you thought that this was your path. Was there a specific moment or moments that you were like, I really have a passion for teaching, but I think I should go this way, the cosplay?
It's not because of cosplay, actually. It's because of streaming.
So
yeah.
okay.
So when I was teaching, I was cosplaying on the side. But when my contract ended, I was about to go to Singapore for another teaching thing. And a friend offered an opportunity in the streaming industry because he saw me playing Overwatch, I think, that time, and said, why don't you try streaming? Like, and I said, kikita ba ako dyan? You know, like the typical question.
Yes.
Because if I'm gonna like leave my profession, I should provide for myself, diba? So parang, okay, I tried. Then I got a opportunity and I enjoyed streaming and I enjoyed like talking to people through streaming. And I said, oh, this is what I want to do. And eventually it became my full-time job. And because of streaming games, a lot of the gaming companies also wanted me to cosplay.
There you
games
go. It's like it's connected.
It's connected. So doon na siya naging full-time.
So parang not cosplay per se yung entry way mo into this as a profession. It was gaming pala.
It was the gaming
It was the streaming. If you had to choose, like gaming or cosplay?
I think cosplay pa rin.
Cosplay pa rin?
Yeah. Pero cosplay is more tiring talaga.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I feel the burnt out. Kasi before, when I was streaming full-time, I used to stream like sometimes 15 hours a day. Because I enjoy it. Yeah, straight.
Oh my God.
Pero nakaupo ka lang kasi and playing the game. So you don't really mind the time.
Got it, yeah.
But when it comes to cosplay, like it takes days to prepare for one cosplay and the photo shoot, the video shoot, and everything.
It takes a lot of people then to
it takes a lot of people talaga.
Okay. So speaking of, bringing in a lot of people, this is not technically a solo thing, right? Like for me, I've collaborated with cosplayers also for my fan films. Do you find cosplays better when it's shared? Like how you, Myrtle, and Roxanne brought Huntrix to life together. Do those team-ups feed a different creative spark for you?
Yeah, actually, well, I started cosplaying, doing it with my friends. So I think cosplay should be shared with a lot of people because it's also like, it feels good when you talk about something that you all love. Like, for example, a series or an anime or like how you do your costume, your wig. So I think it's really a big part of it. And
community.
Yeah. Aside from the community, also the creative team. Like I have a team in Cebu and we really are passionate when it comes to this. Like they do the photography, videography, and we share ideas on how are we gonna pull off the things that we want to pull off.
So you have a specific team na like to do the photo.
Yeah.
You're comfortable na talaga.
Yeah, when I was in Cebu. So they did the neon shoot, the Valorant one that started everything. And a lot of my jinx and a lot of my photo shoots way back.
Do you ever like revisit your old cosplays like with fresh eyes now that you've leveled up your skill? Like what would 2025 Charess do differently from 2015 Charess?
Yeah, I do. Especially if I cannot sleep. I look at my photos from sometimes like I post like, oh, I did this last 2017. Yeah.
But you never like have the urge to actually redo something.
Oh, I did some characters. Like for example, 2B.
Okay.
I cosplayed 2B in 2017, I think. And I cosplayed her again 2023 and I think last year also. So like,
and then,
if I like the character so much.
Leveled up na yung skill
Yeah,
of how
I can see naman the improvement, which is good.
When so much of your career involves creating characters and curating visuals, how do you stay in touch with who you are outside of cosplay? The way you said you like to keep your private life and your public life separate. With all the, I guess, eyeballs on you because your cosplays are getting viewed na globally. How do you stay in touch with your private life? Is it easy? It's easy for you to go back and forth?
There were things that were not easy, especially if like it was posted in public before and people like feels like they have a say on it kasi nga medyo nakita nila. But like now I try to keep private things private. I don't post anything related with my family or my relationships or anything private. So like you see my work, just my work like that.
Very good. There's a
boundary talaga.
Yung totoo, who's on your FYP right now? Is it your fave content creator? The one you're always watching, liking, or saving quietly? How do you support them para tuloy-tuloy ang pag-create nila ng content you love? Share it with Wally. If you're Pinoy, 18 and above, and a fan of any content creator, yes, kahit ako pa yan, kwento mo lang. Who knows, you might win 1,000 pesos just for sharing your story. Just go to the Fourth Wall Facebook page, check the pinned post for the survey link and all the details. Support your creators. Kwento mo na yan kay Wally.
So since this podcast is called Once and Always a Fanboy, what are you currently fangirling over at the moment? Like the past few weeks na either a show, music, or food, or...
So for this week, I have been binge watching Stranger Things. One season per day.
One season per day?
Yeah.
To prepare for like the last season.
Yeah, for the season
But you've
5.
watched it na?
Just this week, actually.
You haven't?
Yeah, I haven't.
Wow.
Which is good kasi I don't have to wait for years.
That's true.
Yeah, because I didn't know like it was this good. Like I'm very judgmental. Like I don't like sci-fi ever. Yeah, I was like that.
So during the time when Stranger Things was, because Stranger Things 1, like 2015, 2016.
Yeah. It was,
so during that time, you're like, ay, anime lang ako.
Parang ganon. And I think that time I was too busy then. So I didn't have the time to watch a series talaga. Or but this week, like someone introduced me, like, you should watch. Why are you so judgmental and everything? Because pinanood namin, tas 1 season per day. Because I cannot stop. Like for kahit 4 a.m. na. Like, I should watch. Kaya sira-sira body clock.
Oh my God.
That's Stranger Things.
But that's a very good show. And
It's very
alam mo,
good.
swerte mo. Because kami, my gosh,
You have to wait.
between the season that's coming out this November and the previous one, 2 to 3 years yata. Grabe.
Yeah. I heard the same thing.
So at least now you're like just a few more months and then you'll get to finish.
Yeah, finish
Actually,
everything.
I've watched the entire season 1 to 4 maybe 3 times na during the years.
Wow.
It's such a good series eh.
It is talaga. Like,
And
I understand the hype now. Kasi before, like, ba't ang daming fan ng Stranger Things? Parang power lang naman.
Okay.
I'm trying to judge it, but I understand why now.
That's very cool.
really good.
I'm very... So you just finished season 1.
No, I'm
Or
currently...
you're what are you na ba? What?
Season 4 na ako last episode. So when I get home later, I'll watch the last episode.
It's a rabbit hole of Stranger Things. But that's a good rabbit hole to fall down.
Very, very good.
So speaking of Fanboy, I'm sure you know I've been a huge once for a few years. Like we saw each other at the Twice fan meet. Ako, I told you like a few minutes ago na I'm pretty new. Like they've been here for 10 years. I think I've been a fan like 2 to 3 years. Ikaw naman, like, do you remember the first time you discovered Twice? And what was the song, the moment, or the member that made you go, I'm a once? Si Sana ba?
Yeah.
Is that,
Actually, it started when someone mentioned, like, okay, you kind of look like her. But I don't agree. Then I checked. I think the first music video I watched was Knock Knock ata yun? Cheer Up. I don't know. But uwa pala. The first song.
You are like OG
talaga. And Twice is the only girl group after To Anyone that I'm really fan of.
Okay.
And na pinapanood ko talaga lang lahat ng concert nila in the Philippines. They had 2 already.
And you've gone to those?
Yeah, I've gone. Sila lang kasi
nice.
di ako talaga nanonood ng concerts before.
Yeah.
But I told myself na I'm gonna watch all Twice concerts. So I watched the Twice Lights before 2018, I think. Then the next one is in Singapore because I wasn't available in PH when they had a concert. I think I have an event in a different country.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'll just watch in Singapore. So I flew talaga.
If you had to choose one, siya talaga yung bias.
Sana talaga.
Sana talaga.
Yeah. And it's because of her attitude talaga. Like, she's so jolly. Like, parang siyang sunshine when it comes to... And kahit pagod siya, she entertains fans talaga. She's very nice to her fans.
Yeah, pero Jonghyun pa rin is...
Yeah.
Jonghyun pa rin.
Pero sometimes it's hard to choose
Yeah.
kasi each of one of them. I love Jonghyun too. Like, she was the girl crush talaga. When Twice started. Kasi diba boycott, Astig and everything. Yeah.
I hope I get tickets. October. October. I'm sure you're watching.
Hopefully I can get them.
Hope you're in.
I'm kinda nervous kasi parang feel ko dami nag-aabang eh.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish buying tickets is I would actually line up early.
Yeah.
I'm the type na kasi I go to Comic Cons, diba? So waking up early, lining up just to get a ticket is something I'm used to. As opposed to online, and then you think, okay, I'm on time, and then once you're in the thing, 100,000 in line.
yeah.
Yung parang, but I was here at this time.
Yeah, hopefully. Dami ko naman palang sinabihan na tao sa events. Kasi a lot of my people in the community, sa cosplay community, they're also a fan of Twice. And they even like give me a lot of Twice albums. So I have a collection, and it's from the yeah, yeah. I only bought like one album, but now like I have more than 10 from the fans. Yeah.
Galing.
So we share the same fandom kasi, and I tell them every time like, see you sa Twice concert. Tapos ako pala yung walang ticket na. Yeah.
What's your favorite era of Twice?
Twice era.
That you always go back to? Like kunyari, album-wise, something you always go back to?
I think Feel Special.
Okay.
Kasi ang ganda nila doon. Feel Special. Then for the current one, a Fancy then. I like Fancy too.
I'm sure you've heard na the new one.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
I've heard
for-
that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Super catchy.
Ganda.
Yeah,
Sobra.
super catchy.
My gosh. And I like the fact na there are songs na nag-group na sila, like mini groups.
The subgroup, yeah.
Back to cosplay. So I've been making cosplay films for almost a decade now, and I've seen how storytelling brings characters to life. For you, what's the storytelling element in cosplay that you try to bring out? Whether it's in your shoots, whether it's the poses you do on stage, or even the caption you write when you post your...
I think for me, I like making videos of the character that I'm cosplaying, and probably like copy a clip from the series or from the game, something like that. Because one time nga, when I was still in Cebu, like I have a team, right? And we watch all the cinematics of League of Legends in one day. Like I think that was 30 cinematics just to give justice to Jinx. Because we planned to copy as much frame by frame as much as possible. Frame by frame yung Jinx cinematic, but we were not able to do it because of that time constraint. But we did some clips, and I think it really helps bringing up. It kind of feels good because I think I also have
like for you
the
also
passion, of doing it.
How do you balance making cosplay for yourself versus making it for an audience? Diba? Especially now that there are expectations with partnerships, brand partnerships, fan bases watching.
I separate my thing. So I have projects for passion just to make sure na I don't feel the burnout.
Yes.
Kasi if I keep on doing work, that I feel tired. Because especially if you don't know the character that much, or you're not really a fan of the character, but you have to do it because of work. Yeah, of course, I still want to deliver the highest quality that I could, but the feeling is not there. So I try to insert my personal projects in between. So I have something that I do for myself.
So parang there's also a bit of studying for those characters that you're not familiar with.
Yeah, I really have to. And it's kind of hard sometimes. Like there are a lot of cosplay projects that I think I was not able to give justice because there's no reference. Like for example, the character is not released yet, so you cannot see like from YouTube.
Kumbaga, the campaign would be you launching the character.
Yeah, and it's so hard because they usually just give me the character design. There's no background, there's no cinematics or anything. I think that's the hardest part when it comes to cosplay campaigns because you have to make your own. And sometimes I just like judge from the poster, okay, I'll just do this. And when I release the thing and when the character is released, I can see the difference of the like how they act, and I cannot feel frustrated. Pero
parang if only I knew.
Yeah, if only I knew, I should have done this. Parang ganun. Pero wala akong choice kasi wala naman talaga akong reference on how to do it.
In an alternate universe where cosplay doesn't exist, what do you think you'd be doing instead? Like, would you still find a way to express yourself through something visual, or would you be in a completely different world? Do you think it would be Teacher Charess? Or do you think like there's that another creative thing in your brain that will make you latch onto something if kunya cosplay wasn't a thing?
I think I would still want to be in the creative industry, probably photography or makeup artistry.
Okay.
Because I think the profession is just my plan B. If all fails, I'll do this. Like,
You know how to do photography?
yeah, that is one of my part-time jobs before to afford cosplay.
Okay.
So I also did like photography for debutantes or
Oh, wow.
wedding pre how do you call that?
Prenup? Like
Prenup,
prenup,
yeah, prenup. And I also did the makeup for the bride and the debutants. So I really
These,
hustled.
so these things actually also help make your cosplay life easier.
Yeah, actually.
Because obviously makeup, but even the photography, because you kind of have that visual in your head palang how you want to
how I do
create.
the framing, the
Yeah.
poses, the lighting, and I can talk to my photographer what I really want.
Very nice. Looking back at your earlier days, what's one fear or uncertainty you had about being in this space that you've now outgrown or learned to navigate? Like, was it the judgment, the pressure to go viral, or maybe just figuring out how to balance creativity with staying consistent?
I think I never really cared before about numbers or like the judgment of people. I think it's more of the thing itself might be unstable
Okay.
for me to provide for myself and to provide for the hobby itself.
Okay.
Because it takes like a lot of
Yeah,
money
you
also.
need money to bring
To
these
bring,
things alive, diba?
Yeah, and sometimes like the higher the quality, the more expensive it is, diba? So I think that's the thing that I was not sure about when I started it. But when I started to earn from it, I kind of like feel comfortable na, okay, I can provide for this.
That even brought more confidence pa in how you go about new projects because kampante ka na it's a bit stable.
Yeah, it's a bit stable, but I know na it won't last that
Yeah.
long. So
I think with everything, even for me, like I feel like I go into things with 110% of what I can do, but I know that there's probably an expiration date
yeah,
of something.
I think that's the only thing that I am worried about. Yeah.
Like parang it's like the when eh.
Yeah. When
Pero I think matagal pa. Matagal pa yan for you.
sana.
Thank you so much for your time. It's nice to finally get to know more about you because
Thank you.
you know, we've only met just like few minutes at a time.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's great to actually get to know what you've been through. I wish you so much luck, and I'm sure that that expiration date that we're both fearing is still far away.
Yeah,
far away, far.
hopefully, yeah.
So if you have any final words for, you know, your supporters.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And actually I'm very thankful to my community because the reason why I'm still here is them. Because of them, like I see people looking forward for my works and what my upcoming plans are. It actually motivates me to do more and to be better and to give the highest quality I could. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. And for the upcoming events, I will just post it on my Facebook because I don't really remember much. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Once and always.